Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I've got a job lot today of PR to do for Born Pretty, and I do know that this is one of the cat magnetic gels, and this is a Moonlight reflective. So there are 6 colours in the set, and they've sent them all. Woohoo! That is fantastic, thank you so much. So I'm going to get them all out and I'm going to swatch them for you. That's the number, if you're searching for it, it's 57983. And then obviously the number at the end is the colour number. So I'll get these opened up and we'll get some swatch sticks and I'll come back and show you. Now zoomed you in, I've got some little clear tips ready. And I've had a look at the video on the website. There's often a video on the products on the website, just to see how they use it. And they're showing it just on the clear tips, not against black. So I'm going to do all these swatches on these clear. And let's see what it looks like. Because sometimes you don't want to have to paint a coat of black first. And I could tell. Can you see how much colour there is in the polish itself? And it is reflective. So I'll show you all in this light. And then when I've finished them all, I'll put my flash on my camera. So there's a lot of background colour. Depends what effect you're going for. But I will do some on some black swatches sticks as well. Swatches? Swatch sticks, so you can see. There we go. And I've got the strong magnet that I got from them. I do hope it shows in this. Wow. That's beautiful, isn't it? So make it like a stripe down it. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. Alright, cure that. So that's without any black at the background. That's lovely. So that's number 1. So like I say, if you want to have another look, it's 57983 in your search bar. But I will put you the links in the description box. And that's all the ingredients if you want to screenshot that. So that's it. So number 2. Oh, this is beautiful. It's like a coppery, bronzy colour. So you can have that just as it is. Or wow. Stunning. Number 3, gold. These are so creamy. Yeah, you don't need the black, they're totally opaque. Love that. Right. Gosh. Nice variety of colours. Number 4. Oh, it looks like a pewtery silver. Dark grey pewter. And that makes a change. Can you see the reflective bits in it already? So you can have that line as wide as you want. Oh, I love that. Stop playing, get it in the lamp. Number 5. Ooh, don't know how to describe that. Antique gold, maybe? Dark bronze. Wow. Stunning. Sorry, I'll try to stop saying that. If you are stuck for where to get your reflective gels from, you've got to have a look on Born Pretty. There are so many different ones. There's rainbow ones, there's reflective glass ones, Moonlight. I can't even remember if there's a sunlight. There's golds and silvers and, oh, multicoloured ones. There's got to be something for everybody. Oh, look at this purpley. Wow. I keep playing. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, let's get some black sticks and we'll have a look at some on back. I'll come back and show you them all together. I'll top coat them. So here's the 6, aren't they? Gorgeous. And that is one coat without any black behind it. Beautiful. I wonder if I can get my flash on. No, I'll show you the others without and then I'll come back and put flash on. So these are on black. Is it focusing? Come on. Come on. It's too shiny. Focus. There. So that's against the back. So that's, I've just done the first 3 because I realised there wasn't that much difference. So that's 1, 2, 3 against black. 1, 2, 3 without. So just a bit darker, that's all. But there's plenty of colour, pigment in them. So you could do a black and then that, or 2 coats of that, or just 1 coat looking at that. Let's see if I can get the flash on. Wow, so that's those. Turn my other light off. Blimmin' heck. Party time. You got a favourite? Wow. Right, what am I going to do with them? Oh, let's do a little design of some sort. Right, so I've decided to do a set of nails, so they're already in base coated, and I'm going to put on this number 3, RM03, and this is the gold colour. You can see all the reflective in it. Oh, it's lovely. I'm going to do all the nails in this to start with. What I've decided to do with this design is, I think it's the 10th of February that it's Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year. So in celebration of that, I've decided to do it on a dragon theme. So Happy New Year to all our friends over at Born Pretty. I know a Chinese dragon is different to a normal dragon. The way I see it is the more serpent-like. They do sort of carnival ones in the celebrations. Oh, there's a big hair in that. This is more of your traditional dragon, although Chinese dragons, they don't have wings as far as I can tell. They're more sort of serpent-like. And when they do the carnivals, they've got the big sort of round eyes and stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do normal dragon scales, dragon eyes. But I'm going to do it in gold because I see quite a few of the sort of New Year cards for Chinese New Year have got gold dragons on. So I'm going to do that. So I think there's only the dragon that's a mythical creature in the Chinese New Year. And I've been wanting to have a go at a dragon's eye. I'll show you my first attempt and we'll see if my second attempt improves at all on the first attempt, but we'll just get these done first. So I'm going to paint them all and then I'm going to put the magnet on them all and get them cured, and that's going to be the background. There's quite a lot of colour in this, so I don't need to do a second coat really, because it's going to have more on top of it. Okay, so that's the gold, so that's the number 3. So I'm just going to bring, I'm not going to do anything fancy on it, I'm just going to get my magnet and bring that up to the surface. We'll do one at a time. That's it. There we go. So that would be stunning in its own right, I think. But what I'm going to do is I want to put some scales on, so I've pulled these out. You can get loads and loads of this type of thing. These are some call them vinyls, stencils, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I've just got these two that's got what looks like, you could use them for mermaids as well, but I thought they'd look good for scales. So I'm going to cut these off here. And I'm going to do 3 nails in this, so try and cut it bang down the middle. That's it. So you see you've got your plastic side and they're stuck on there, and I'm going to peel it off and it'll leave all these little scales behind. So that's that. And then I'm going to use a bit of acrylic powder, and I'm going to use number what should I use against it? Oh, come on. I'm going to use that one, number 5. So I'll start with, right, I'm going to have the eye on the middle one. I normally use the ring finger as a feature nail, but I'm going to use the middle one because, no I'm not. Which way is it going to go? That way. Well, I'll use the ring finger. It'll be big enough. Right, I'm going to use this and get me tweezers and pull this off. There we go. There we go. And number 5, just shake it up a bit. I'll peel that off. Then I'm going to put some acrylic on it. Whoop. So if you sprinkle it on and it goes a bit shiny again, put some more on. I'll just tap most of that off and I'll give that a good 60-second cure. That's it. So I'm going to do those scales now on another 2 nails, then we'll come back and we'll do that eye. So they're all done. That one didn't go as well as the others. I don't know why, unless I'd got acrylic on it or something. It didn't seem to stick on so well. So yeah, it's a bit rough, but it don't matter because it's got all the nice shimmer from this cat eye under it anyway. Right, now this one, so obviously that had the number 3, and I've just done a matte top coat because I find it easy to paint on. And I said I'll show you the first sort of go at an eye that I've done, and here it is. So I don't know what you think to it. I quite like the colour, except what I realised, I said to my husband, he can't shut his eyelids, can he? He ain't got any. So no eyelids, and I've gone too narrow here with going over with the line, so that's a bit bad. The eye's not too bad, and I quite like this, but I'm going to have another go at it, and I've decided I'm going to have a go at yellow and red eye. So thing is, I've got to map it out a little bit, and what I'll use, I'm going to use pat painting gel. This is a great gel paint. They do a range of gel paints now apparently, but this is great for line work. So I've got this. This is my favourite tiny brush. Very few hairs in this one. So I'm just going to map out the line on here. So you don't need much of this liner gel. That's it. In fact, that's far too much. And make it nice and thin. So, are you in frame? Yeah, right. So I want it as big as that, but I want a nice slant to it. So I'm going to do up here, and I want it bigger. I want it about this big. I'm going to go from here up there, down to there. Right, that'll do. That probably actually should have been straight across there and more rounded at the bottom. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. That's it. And I'm going to have more of an eyelid. So, underlids. Okay, so I'll cure that. That's the lines that I want. I'm going to use number 5, which is the darker one. Paint those eyelids in. That's that. I'll give that a little brush off. And then another layer. In fact, I'm going to swap to a slightly thicker brush. Right, now for the eye, what I'm going to do is use this slightly thicker brush. I'm going to use the milky white and fill that middle in. So I'm going to give that a little wipe with some alcohol because I don't want any sticky residue to make my jelly yellow go cloudy. So I'll just paint about where I want it to be. Okay, so it's most of it. I'm going to use this black. I'm going to do the red, jelly red, around the outside. And while it's still wet, I'm going to get my tiny brush. Just pull that in. There we go. I'm going to do a bit of milky white in the corner again that's wet, and just dab a tiny bit of the red in it. And pull that up a bit. Same at the back. And a little tiny dot of pure white. need some like highlights, so a bit of both I think. I'm just mixing milky white and a little bit of this to make it thinner. I'm going to go across the ledges. I'm going to do a fine line down that black. I want the whole thing glossy, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a base coat over the eye itself, or builder gel you could use, just to lift it, and then I'll top coat the whole thing. Turn that over a minute. So I'll see if it's improved from this one. Might not have. So here they are, all done. I've given her a little wipe. So thank you very much, Born Pretty, for sending me these fabulous cat magnetic gel, reflective Moonlight. Can you see it? There it is. Happy Lunar New Year. Hope you have a very prosperous year of the dragon next year. Hope you've enjoyed the design I've done today. Don't forget, there's always a very good 22% discount code in the description box below, and I'll leave you links for everything I've used today. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already, and if you click the like and the bell, you'll know when I upload again. So I hope you've got something from it anyway. Hope you've enjoyed it. Take care. Love you loads. Bye.